Hello.
Yo.
What's up, fellas? How you doing?
Great, man. Chad Loring, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. Making my podcast debut right now, fresh on the airwaves.
Yeah.
Who let this brain on the loose, dude? Watch out. You never know what's coming out of this.
Yeah, witnessing the birth of a star, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah, you can dude. You were in the top 4 of the Like to Laugh contest,
yeah,
dude.
the March Madness.
First year,
Final
dude?
Four, not bad.
Hell yeah,
Got to
buddy.
perform at the Comedy Studio with like 100 people, like 4 months into doing stand-up.
Fuck yeah,
That's
dude.
pretty sick.
Fuck yeah, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sick.
Do you find it feels like a whole different kind of nerves when you're up in front of like that tier of people, that like amount of people?
Yeah, I think for that, the nerves were more just like, I want to do good, versus at an open mic, I'm like nervous about remembering what I'm going to say.
Mm.
But like with that, I've had so much more like preparation up, so it's like, oh, I don't have to worry about that. It's just like kind of worried about the reception, I guess.
You were doing the A material at that show.
So that I like was more comfortable with.
Yeah.
So it was like,
I don't think I've
solid.
ever. I mean, yeah, I saw a couple pretty bad bombs at the Don't Drown competition.
Oh yeah.
But the nice thing about that red light is it does put somebody out of their misery.
Yeah, true.
Whereas with this,
Yeah, you don't
there
have
wasn't
to
anything
suffer.
like that, right?
Yeah.
you gotta just suffer and sit
Sit there
there.
dying.
It's like, all right, I'm doing like my 5 to 10 minutes right now. Like, I don't have that much time. Like, I just have to do 2 5-minute sets, like with the same crowd. Like, it's not gonna go great.
Mm.
Yeah.
But
It is so funny getting like a minute or two into a set and just knowing like this isn't getting any better.
Yeah. Oh shit! I thought they were gonna like that one.
Right. Yeah.
if you didn't like that, you're really not gonna like this.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't Drown's funny. It's the last one was fun.
Yeah.
That was a good time.
Yeah, I like that a lot. That's like the best show that I've ever done so far. Like those two were just so much fun. Like I couldn't believe how many people are in the audience with times too. Like
I couldn't believe how
didn't
many
know what to
people were
expect.
on the masts of that ship that crashed into the Brooklyn Bridge. I don't understand.
Oof.
I still, for the life of me, don't understand why they were up there. That's not how you're supposed to pilot a boat.
No.
Like, I feel like they had time to climb down too. Like, how quickly were they just like, oh, we're good, to like, oh, we're fucked, we're hitting that bridge.
There were so
Like,
many
get down.
people. There
I
was
think it was
so
one of
many
those
people
things
on
where
masts.
you're like they're looking at it and they're
might
like,
be good.
they're like, oh shit, it's close, but I think we got it, guys. I think we got it.
You're eyeballing it. There's one guy the whole time that's like, no, we're fucked.
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing about it being so many people is that I think it was actually too many people for it to be easy for them all to come down at once. You know?
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not
true.
just one guy, hitting the however it is they do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Yeah, and it's not Peter
pole
Pan.
slide.
It's not Peter Pan. They couldn't cut a rope and swing down.
Right, exactly. That
They
works
needed
for
some Disney
one guy
magic.
max, and then you no longer have a way to get anybody else down. They're just standing there fucked. Yeah, it is funny. Like, whenever I'm on a highway or something, I'm shocked every time I see, no matter how old I get, every time I see those massive semis just go right under the bridges with, like, a foot of space.
Yeah.
I'm like, how did they do this?
Yeah.
Just a marvel of modern engineering.
Exactly. Yeah. Perfectly.
Yeah.
Perfectly the
very
right height.
basic math, but it's still...
Exactly. Yeah.
Did I ever tell you I was in the Sumner Tunnel coming back from Logan,
Yeah.
and I saw a semi get stuck?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
it
did you
happens
saw?
like every 6 months or so. now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Some
wow.
nerd. There's like a whole trend for it.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I had no idea. That's hilarious.
Also on Sturo Drive, people get stuck
yeah.
there. People will drive like moving trucks on there and just get absolutely crushed.
You
Dude.
just call it Sturo?
Sturo.
Isn't that how it's pronounced?
Storo.
Storo.
Sturo.
Storo.
Sturo.
Oh, this is going to bother me immensely.
Fuck.
This
I
seems
don't
like it's
know.
such
It's
an
gonna bother some
Mr.
people a lot. Like,
Mr.
that's
New
gonna offend
York
someone.
over there doesn't like how we
Well,
say
it's just
Sturo.
such an iconic thing that it's weird for us to not have the same pronunciation of it. Like, how did this happen?
I guess it's not really that iconic. It's more regional.
I suppose that's true. Yeah,
I think we're just hyping it up more. You gotta support our
Indeed.
guys, you know.
Indeed. Yeah.
But either way, yeah, people get fucking. I saw someone like the whole top of a moving truck peeled off.
Oh no!
Dude's just under there like, fuck, dude.
It's such a funny aspect of having that kind of job where it's like there's only one way for your job to go poorly in a day.
Yep.
And if that does happen, you have the worst day ever.
Yeah. It's either a good day or the worst day.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, dude, they just got. You know how they get cars out from under bridges? when they get stuck.
Pull them out from the back.
Do they like get?
No, they pop.
So you take the tires.
You
out?
pop the tires.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Huh. That's gotta be, man. It's a tough. Like the AAA guys, like you're helping people out. I think generally people. I mean, people are happy to see you, but you are only dealing with people who are having like the worst day.
Yeah.
Possible.
Yeah,
They're missing whatever they were supposedly on time for. You know.
Yeah, they could just give you subpar service, but they're still revered as a hero because they're just helping you out of a pinch. Like,
True. Yeah.
I could just be such an asshole to me and just make me feel like an idiot for not knowing how to do it myself.
Yeah.
But
I don't like.
I'm still like, dude, that guy was cool.
Yes.
Yeah, I hate when they look at you like, come on, dude.
They have no bedside manner, those guys.
No.
Zero.
Yeah.
They're just like, yeah, you're less of a man for
Exactly.
calling me.
Dude, I already know that. Like,
Yeah.
just let me off.
Doesn't
let me
matter,
off.
dude.
This is embarrassing enough, you know?
Yeah. It's 2025. It's no longer standard for people to know this shit. So I don't feel threatened by you at all.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the thing you know.
Yeah.
I know stand-up comedians.
Exactly.
I know more dick jokes than you'll ever know.
Exactly, yeah.
You don't see me bragging about it.
I
Fucking
think you
losers.
just bragged about that on your last epised. I think I heard that in my
Really?
research.
I literally bragged about it. Just cut to me like Mallory Archer.
Yeah. I had an interesting little journey over here.
Yeah.
So I
You
get
get
off.
stuck?
Yeah, like kinda. I got stuck in like a time loop. I didn't know what to do for a few minutes. I was very early, and I just had to pee really bad. But I went to the liquor store and picked up some beer. So I was like, all right, I'll just go right pee at his house when we get there. Nope, got a delay for 10 minutes. So I'm like in the pouring rain, holding.
Oh
a-
yeah, so you're hearing the rain dribble.
It's like emergency. So I'm holding a 12 pack in one hand and an umbrella, trying to piss. But like I had to like pin my jacket up like with my other arm,
Where were you pissing?
just in a random corner, just somewhere that looked good.
Nice
It's like
alley,
went
nice
behind
alley
an alley,
piss.
dude. Yeah,
Oh,
at like 7 p.m. on a Thursday. That's like the kind of guy I am, dude. I'll piss in public if I have to. I see the stream like stop at one point, and I look. It's like, oh fuck, I'm just blasting this right off this box of Bud Lights. Like, it's just, I don't know if piss got on my shirt or if it was rain. Like, it was. So yeah, I might have peed on myself today.
Nice.
Basically.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like
Pretty
the I would much rather piss in public and get in trouble for it than piss my pants. So I feel you on that.
Yeah,
I
for
like.
sure.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Like,
That's
It's not-
that's a great
you gotta
point.
do
It's
it
such a basic.
I'm not
cost
pissing in my
benefit.
pants, dude.
Yeah.
That's not happening.
Take me to jail.
Yeah,
Officer.
yeah, get me out of here.
Take me to jail. I'd rather be in the prison of our society than be in the prison of wet pants.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
as someone who
Is
has.
Is that what would
either-
you have done? You come in here and ask Eddie for a towel? No.
No, I would have to just go home. So something came up, dude. Sorry.
That's a call of the day. That's a call of the day.
That's a good. That's a
Sorry, fellas.
Nice.
That's a rethink. That's a rethink some stuff
I
type
have
of
to have
night.
piss
Yeah.
pants on the tee, like everyone's gonna look at me. Dude, that's a
That
bad
would
look.
be.
Oh yeah, that would have been a treacherous tea ride back to
There's a lot
East
of
Boston.
there's a lot of
dude.
cuties on the red line up this way. Dude.
Was
That's
there?
not a
Yeah.
good look for me.
Yeah.
You have a
Easily
big
the-
stain on your pants.
Yeah.
The best way possible to call out of any kind of engagement you have.
Yeah.
You're like, sorry, bro. I
Sorry,
pissed my
dude.
pants.
Piss my pants. It was
Yeah.
almost there. We almost had it.
You're telling that to a job interview? You're like, you what? Yeah, definitely don't come in.
Yeah, we don't want you. We don't want you here, dude.
Right.
Yeah. So crisis averted.
Good.
Hopefully.
Good.
Yeah, I have like no bladder control now. I just should probably get that checked out. Like,
Really?
I just will go from not having to pee, then it just immediately becomes an emergency.
Wow.
Like, especially when I'm just like drinking heavily. Well, it's really just always when I'm drinking heavily, which is like a
Frober
couple
just sent
nights
me
a week.
something
So.
hilarious, dude.
Do you have a like? Do you
Fro
drink a lot
bomb,
of
dude,
caffeine as
love.
well?
Live Frober bomb. Yeah, shout out Joe Frober. My bad, I was reading.
What'd you say?
Do you drink a lot of caffeine as well?
Like
that
usually
probably-
like one coffee in the morning. That's
Uh-huh.
it. Like a medium coffee.
Yeah, it's not dramatic.
Yeah, no,
you,
no.
yeah, you definitely have some kind of issue. You
Yeah,
have a
I
problem.
hydrate like a champ though. I'm like a half gallon at least a day.
Nice, good.
Oh yeah.
I'm reminded of how much water beer has and how useful that is whenever I have a night where I'm not drinking beer and I'm all cocktails.
Mm-hmm.
Just the amount of damage it does to your system, relatively speaking, is crazy. Beer is so much better.
No,
Just
dude.
because
I mean,
it's so watered down.
if we drink Tito's and soda with ice, dude, that's water. You got water in there.
True.
Depends what.
Not as
it's like
much.
It's soda
cup of
water, dude. It's
Uh,
bubbly water.
Not as much, though.
Some bars
There's
will
more
serve
beer
that.
in. I mean, there's more water in beer than in a Tito soda.
I would say so.
Probably
yeah.
volume wise, there has to be, right?
Yeah.
Some bars
I don't
serve
know,
Well,
the,
it's
yeah.
2 ounces of Tito's,
Well, there's
Usually.
ice. There's ice that you're not drinking.
but it melts in there.
Right.
A fraction.
Well,
A fraction of it.
not a lot of mine, but
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing.
I'm crushing them, dude.
That's the thing, is there's only so fast you can drink a beer.
Okay.
It's like it naturally slows you down. Whereas, well, I mean, you could literally
just
start
based on your
shotgunning in the
stomach.
bar.
Just, having like, if I drink 4 beers in 30 minutes, then it's like I'm feeling some like sloshing around in there when I go walk over to the bathroom. Like, ooh, like, all right, I got a gallon of liquid in my belly right now.
Yeah.
It's a nice, natural, like, warning. Time to slow down.
Yeah.
Or you just power through and fucking vomit.
Or you just power
Deal with it
through.
the next day, puke blood like a man.
Yeah.
It's fine, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't drink beer for the longest time because my junior year of high school, New Year's Eve, me and my friend bought a 36 rack of Bud Lights, and we drank
legend.
all of them, every
Damn.
single one. And then I drank a half pint of Captain's afterwards. And I woke up, dude. I woke up in a puddle of puke in my bed, and it only smelled like Bud Light.
Oh.
And I couldn't drink beer for like the longest time after that.
I bet.
that's pretty
It was
traumatic.
bad, dude.
Everybody has that story. Is like the story of people taking an edible and then taking another one because they don't think it's working.
Yeah.
And that it's like it's a story that everybody has. That one traumatic night of drinking early on that taught you like, oh, this can get really bad.
And it's always, I don't drink that type of liquor anymore.
Yes. It's always I took
for
6
sure.
months off. Yeah. I mixed I was alone one night in high school, and I was just like, fuck it, I'm going to get drunk. And I mixed a water bottle with like half of Kettle One and half orange juice.
Oh, shit.
And the first few sips were brutal, but I got drunk so fast I stopped caring.
Yeah.
And I just started putting it back. Oh my god, dude, dry heaving for hours. I'm alone.
Yeah.
There's nobody there. It's like...
Yeah,
That's
it's
a
bad.
sad
No
story.
vodka for me for a long time.
Yeah. It's like all I drink now, vodka.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm a BL guy, dude. A nice, crisp, refreshing Bud Light.
Hell yeah.
Not an ad.
You fit the archetype, dude, for
of
sure.
course.
Yeah.
My body's built by Bud Light.
Yeah.
That was just like the first beer I started drinking in high school. So
Yeah,
I'm kind
same.
of loyal to it since
Same.
then.
Yeah. I do think it is better.
I went through a natty daddy phase for a little while.
Yeah.
I think it's so much better than Natty Light.
Yeah,
It's
for
so
sure.
much better.
Yeah, those are in different tiers.
Yeah.
Big Corona guy, too. I like Corona.
I was saying this to my friend the other night, and like I first started having this conversation with my cousin when I was in Texas about IPAs were an absolute psyop, dude. IPAs are complete bullshit.
Yeah,
I've
been
never
a fan.
actually enjoyed them. They've just been like the standard.
Dude,
thing
there's
to
one
order
one
for a
that
long
I
time.
actually like.
What is that?
Main Lunch, it's called. It's
Oh, yeah, I've had that before.
fantastic, dude.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so good.
Okay.
Is that like blueberry?
Dude, it's something. I don't know what it is. It's
Maybe that's
fucking
what's
delicious,
not true,
dude.
But I feel
It
like
might be.
blueberry
No, it
in
might
my
be.
head.
It's like a fruit. It's
Yeah.
got nice. It's got a nice tang to it, dude. But no, I was at a yard house not too long ago with some coworkers, and you know they have like the big ass beers.
Yeah.
Dude, one of those got me feeling ripped, dude,
Alright.
of a main lunch. It was nice.
You just make me feel so full.
Right.
Like I feel, like I don't want to drink fucking 6 of those things. I'm gonna feel disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just hammer a bunch of like light beer, like they're too degenerate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
I just think it was a psyop. I just think that the hipsters decided. I mean, like, India Pale Ale is literally like the skunk beer that they kept at the bottom of ships
Yeah.
because they had like some method of keeping it fresh while it was on its way to India. I mean,
course
can
it
you
smelled bad.
imagine?
No.
Like, can you
Dude, I don't want
imagine?
curry in my beer, dude. What the hell is this?
Like, before it even got to India, it smelled terrible.
Yeah.
And then it gets there. It's like, could you imagine a worse circumstance
Yeah,
for
it's-
beer? And then 100 years later, the hipsters are all like, "This is delicious." It's like, no, it's not.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of guys just like it because it's way higher alcohol percentage. And
That's
they can
fair.
they can fuck with that and be like, "This is a beer with that's 20% alcohol. How about this? How about this thing?"
That's disgusting. Just drink vodka like a man.
Exactly.
I know.
At a certain point, just
Yeah.
admit to yourself that this isn't about. This is about you and your alcoholism.
Yeah.
Stop subjecting me to your shitty beers just because you refuse to admit that you're an alcoholic.
Do you ever like have a friend that got into brewing his own IPAs, like in college or anything?
I don't have that yet.
No,
No.
It's like a
but
classic, like-
peripherally, I was
Yeah.
aware of people doing it, and I was
Oh
like,
my
"You are
God.
such losers."
Yeah, the guy that's just not ever like a good hang when you're out at an actual party is just like, oh, locked in on craft beer. Like, look at these hops, dude. He's got fucking gallon jugs in like the living room. Like, dude, you're an asshole.
Yeah, there were certain brands of like stoners like that when I
Yeah.
was in high school and college. Like the one guy who had like 6 really ornate pieces, and it's like, oh, this is like a real hobby for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's weird. I don't like that.
I think that stoner culture like shifted over to the IPA culture. Like those are the same guys.
I think
They unified.
you're right.
It's absolutely
especially
the
our
same
age
guy.
range, like 30. Like we fucking watch people make the shift.
Yeah.
You had to just hop on the trend.
It's funny because it's such an obvious and basic misunderstanding. It's like they thought that drinking beer was cool. It's like, no, getting drunk is cool.
That's
And
true,
beer
yeah.
is a useful mechanism for that. But it's never been about the beer.
Yeah.
Like, you're just wrong. You just don't
It's
get
about
it.
getting drunk.
It's about getting drunk.
Yeah.
Smoking weed is about getting high, not like how the smoke looks when it's in the thing. It's like, who
Yeah.
cares?
Yeah. It's an instance where the destination is the only thing that matters.
That's right.
I don't give a fuck about
Fuck
the
the
journey.
journey,
dude.
dude.
I just
Fuck
want
the
to
journey.
be drunk at a bar somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Get that done as fast as possible.
Yeah.
It's about this single blonde I'm gonna like
Oh, yeah.
spill conspiracy theories at for the next 30 minutes.
Does that
what it's
work? I
about.
need a new move. Like, I'll add that one in my back pocket. The
Yeah.
girls like conspiracy theories.
Yeah, you gotta be like, hey, do you know why coins have ridges on them?
I saw this the other day. Jesus Christ! Everything. It really all
Do they like
does
work
come
together
back
like
to that.
gears or something?
Huh?
Do they like go together like gears? Like the edges of the coin?
No, I wish that was it, dude.
Well, there was
It's
this.
the people Kanye keeps talking about, dude.
There's this thing, and I don't know how true it is, but like
Kanye.
the historical context of it is that there was this thing called like chipping or
Chipping
shaving,
coins. Yeah.
where like people, a certain group of people,
A certain type of people with tunnels
Allegedly.
that like tunnels.
that like the tunnel
Yeah.
would shave off bits of coins. It was actually
It
a
was
problem.
when coins were made out of like real valuable
Yeah, yeah.
metals.
Right, and then they
Oh,
would
fuck.
sell the
That makes
shavings,
sense.
and it was actually like a big problem economically. Like you
It
can't,
fucked up
Yeah.
England's economy.
yeah, because the moment the currency estimations are off, everything gets fucked.
Exactly,
you
yeah.
can't. You just it's like having a country without a border. You just can't.
Yeah.
You can't have a
That's true.
currency system like that. And apparently, what this guy on X was saying, which is a hilarious way to start something
But the
anti-Semitic.
everything app?
Right, yeah, the Everything app. Because, so you know it's true. It was on the Everything app. Yeah, he was saying like the Jews got expelled from like England in 1066 or something.
It was like
'cause they were
12
all doing
something.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like you don't know.
And then they
You
let
don't know.
them back in, and they immediately started clipping
They
coins
started
again.
doing
Started acting up, dude.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's
shit.
like we'll cut back. We'll cut. We
We'll stop
promise.
it. Yeah.
No, we're not.
No.
No.
I need my
That
coins.
is a pretty good idea, though. I don't know like anything about history. I don't know.
It
How
was
I've
Isaac
never heard
Newton
of
though
that
that came.
before.
It was Isaac
Just
Newton that
learned
came
that.
up with it.
Did he
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
That's the thing about
Newton,
those
you
guys.
bastard.
Like, whenever you learn about them, you realize like truly smart people are smart at everything they do.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
he's
literally
he's like,
everything
well,
that
if there's
looks-
ridges on them, we can see if they're cut. Or not.
Yeah, it's just like, hold on, aren't you the gravity guy? It's like, yeah, but I have good ideas
Yeah.
about everything.
I got it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not a jack. I'm a jack of all trades.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, learning about Ben Franklin was like that. It's just everything he tried, he was
yeah.
sick at.
He's a dog.
He ruled.
Franklin, dude.
Yeah, the biography.
Getting with ladies, dude. He was great.
Yeah.
He's the best person by
shit.
far.
Oh
Sorry.
man, sorry.
Thank you.
Brought it back up for you.
The biography I read claimed that he wasn't a player, that he wasn't getting pussy, and he was actually just friends with all these 16-year-old girls.
Oh, really? Oh.
He was more of a
I don't know
mentor?
about that, dude. Yeah, he was a mentor. Literally, was the argument.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's like, yeah, just because he wasn't writing in his diary, like, then I came in this girl's eye, doesn't mean he wasn't doing it. Like,
No, he was. I thought I read something somewhere that he was a little skis ball.
oh, he was an absolute player. He was an absolute player going through. Yeah, he never spent any time with his wife.
Yeah.
Was she an annoying bitch though? That's the real question.
Oh shit.
She was probably nagging his ass all day.
I don't
He
know.
had to go. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
actually don't know. She seemed, by the description from this book, she seemed
Pretty
like
chill.
just a normal lady.
Yeah.
Would she continuously burn dinner or something?
No, she just wasn't as interesting as his legion of French whores
True.
that were like had the carpet rolled out for him whenever he went to France because he was like our emissary.
Is there like a Ben Franklin gay conspiracy? Has that been started? So we can like
No.
piece it together.
But it's
Like
only
he
a
was,
matter of time.
he was a deeply closeted homosexual, but he was embarrassed about it. So that's why he had every like account of him. It was like, oh yeah, he was hanging
Got
out with all
mad
these
pussy with
women.
the
Like,
lady, yeah.
But
you
when you
know,
look at the
like, oh,
truth
he didn't
of it-
actually fuck them, but he probably did.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, that'll sniff him off the homophobia scent there. Like, I don't know.
I mean, they really are running through historical figures with the
Lincoln is
homosexual
confirmed,
charges.
dude. Lincoln's confirmed. Power
The
bottom.
Lincoln one.
You ever seen him at wrestling stance, dude? Oh my god, he's
Yeah.
fucking good.
Yeah.
The Lincoln one is the only one that I could potentially buy. I heard somebody throwing around JFK the other day, and I was like, enough.
No shot.
I've had
GayFK?
GayFK. Chad Loring, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, thanks, I'm out of here. That's a fucking day's work right there, baby.
JFK.
Oh, man.
Yeah. What
Could
other
even do-
presidents? I mean, Obama.
We can
that
do it with
one's-
RFK too, RFK.
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 Nice.
That
Did
whole
you
family
see
is
in
getting...
that chain on Boston comedians? Somebody whose name I won't mention was
Yeah.
getting dragged through the mud per usual.
Yeah.
And somebody just said more like blank gay.
Oh yeah. That's
You know
just a
what I'm
classic
talking
play.
about.
You know? Little
If you know who I'm
wordplay.
talking- if you know who I'm talking about, you understand what's hilarious with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, JFK, GayFK, not a chance, not a chance.
Yeah, terrible head, right?
Yeah, yeah, especially
Oh.
after. Yeah, RFK
You're all
also
weak.
no.
Yeah.
RFK is apparently a dog, dude. He's out here crushing ass. He gets caught cheating like once a week.
On Cheryl Hines?
Yes, dude.
No way.
Constantly.
Dude, that's
Oh, shit.
With like reporters, it's like a mess.
Oh, yeah, because he's like kind of ripped and shit, right?
He's super
Yeah,
jacked.
he's
strong
He's
for his
probably been
age.
on testosterone for like 30 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I got him now,
to God, I wasn't cheating. I swear.
Imagine using that voice in the bedroom.
Oh, fucking
I do sometimes.
Put
Yeah, I suppose that is the great equalizer. We all already sound like that in the bedroom. So
it in your mouth. Yeah.
Oh God,
Yeah, that's no good, dude.
we all sound like RFK in the bedroom.
When I come, dude.
But yeah, he constantly. Their relationship is so funny because she's not interested in politics.
yeah.
She's just getting cheated on by this guy
No.
as he
She just
actively
wants some
ruins the
power
reputation
and
of the
fame, I
family.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, she's way richer than him. I don't know why she's.
Really?
She's
Yeah,
like
she's-
the
yeah, probably,
she's
right?
the like heiress to the Heinz ketchup
Oh
shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Is she really?
I think
Yeah, dude.
that Heinz is spelled
But
different.
the
Her
right?
family's-
the Heinz is spelled differently though.
No, I know, but she is, dude. Look it up.
Is it like
Dude,
a-
give it a
really?
go. Jamie, pull this up.
Yeah. Who's producing, dude? Let's see. The last Google searches. Is it normal to have gay dreams? Any dude, what the hell?
Oh, what the
Cheryl
hell?
Hines ketchup.
No chance. I mean, she's funny in Curb.
Kenny, this is the
She's
dumbest
great in
thing
she's great
to
in
get
Curb,
wrong.
dude.
Curb is like the funniest show ever. I think that's just my favorite like comedy. I think that's the funniest show that I've seen.
Janet Hines, the ketchup era story.
Oh, okay.
Did I get psyop, dude?
Damn.
I
Must
literally,
have.
I think you just saw the name Hines and were like, "Oh my
No,
god!"
no. I heard someone talking about that, dude. It wasn't. I didn't make this up.
That's a classic. My cousin told me.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
classic. My
Yeah, this
retarded
could have
cousin.
been my conspiracy uncle doing this to me.
I
Maybe.
feel like we would see.
Oh, UCF. Nice. Good for her.
yeah, no.
There's a cerebral palsy link on her Wikipedia page.
Damn.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Debunked.
Good for her.
Debunked.
She's an advocate. That's awesome. That's like actually a pretty wild change. Just like you would do advocacy work for a cerebral palsy fund, and then you start dating RFK like
Yeah.
2 years later. What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of those people, they laundered their time and money through, philanthropic organizations.
Yeah.
They're not actually helping anybody. It's just like a...
Yeah, I don't understand.
It's just a nice
like,
place
rich
to meet
people shit
somebody.
like that.
Yeah,
It'd
there's
probably
a,
be
there's a
fun.
hilarious video online somewhere of Ghislaine Maxwell giving a speech at some, ocean cleanliness advocacy group.
Wood, by the way.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cannons.
Absolute cannons. Yeah. But yeah, it's funny to
Ghislaine.
watch her give this speech because it's like she clearly
Show her,
could not be less
Ghislaine.
interested.
Yeah, a lot of celebrities. I feel like they do that when they start a charity.
Yeah.
They could
Yeah, it
give.
must just be a way to like
They could give 2
make
fucks.
money.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
a way to save money on taxes or something.
It's also like a tax. It's like
Well, it's like the last season of fucking Eastbound when he has to do the charity stuff, and he's just like, Yeah, I just got kids playing baseball for AIDS.
We play baseball for AIDS.
For AIDS.
What? How does that raise money?
The best thing that I played baseball for was the Jimmy Fund. I was like, that's a different league there.
Oh, nice.
If I could have played for AIDS, I would have done that.
Yeah. Man, is Jimmy dead yet?
I don't know, his
Probably.
fund must be.
Is that his name, Jimmy Fund, or is it like is that too literal?
Yeah, just a dude named Jimmy Fund.
Yeah,
who's
just how
scamming
convenient.
you all.
No, it was a little kid, I think. It's
Oh, I'm
about.
sure it was a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
kid.
yeah.
I'm making a joke. I'm sure he's been dead for a long time.
Yeah.
No, certainly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Yeah.
if it was, yeah.
This is one of the things people consistently report on getting annoyed at is like if the kid who made the wish doesn't die, then it's like, hold on a second.
Yeah,
Yeah, you should have to pay it back somehow.
Right, yeah. I was investing in your death. This isn't
That's
fair.
true.
You know who's about to die? Biden.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So
so
that's sad, dude.
Yeah,
Biden,
T's
my
and
sweet
T's.
prince, dude.
yeah.
Fuck, dude. Joe, I love my guy.
Don't go
Yeah.
gentle.
No, I mean I
with
did
it.
vote for him once, but he's not like my guy. You know, just
No.
yeah, it's
That's
crazy,
what
dude. So he definitely just had that like 2 years ago.
He
Yeah,
said
like,
it in
That's
an
crazy.
interview like
Oh,
a couple
really?
years
Oh,
ago.
that's
He
me
tweeted
not
it
being
once.
up on
I'm
it.
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Jesus.
People were like, "What is he talking about?"
yeah. Yeah, no, he was talking about.
Yeah, it sucks.
He was talking about like where he grew up, and he was like, "Yeah, there was sludge everywhere or something." That's why everyone I grew up with, including me, has cancer. This was like two years ago.
Oh shit. Damn.
But yeah, no. R.I.P. to a dog. R.I.P. to a dog, dude.
There's a big group of people now that gets to take a pretty good victory lap. Like,
Oh, yeah.
but I don't know, it's a little fucked up because cancer, but it's like, nah, they're taking that lap, dude.
Well,
Yeah.
Told you so, dude. Fuck, look at this guy.
It's this thing of like people say, "Oh, be nice to the guy, have some sensitivity." It's like he's a public figure. He swaps that out. You sacrifice any like obligation
Yeah.
people have to be nice to you the moment you say, "I should run the world."
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I have zero sympathy for him. I have zero sympathy for the people in his family and circle that hid this from everybody. I think it's a massive scandal.
I know.
That's
Yeah.
not getting nearly enough attention.
He might
Yeah.
be getting Belichicked.
He might, dude.
Like,
he's been
just
getting
being
Belichick.
controlled.
He's
Like,
been getting Belichick
Yeah.
by Jill for a decade.
Jill Biden would.
Them talking about. Yeah, I agree.
She's Dr. Biden. Come on.
Yeah, my wife, Dr. Jill. Biden.
My wife.
Him talking about them still having sex is still one of the strangest things he's ever said.
He would break in half.
I know, dude. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Crazy.
Why you lying? Why you pussy lying, dude?
You have multiple children. We believe you've done it before. We
It's a strange brag. Yeah.
That's a strange brag.
Yeah.
Pushing 90 to be
Actually,
like,
think
yeah,
about
I'm
it,
still
like-
getting it in.
I'm still.
He shouldn't
still
be
bugging.
using any extra energy on like extracurriculars.
That's right.
You got an important job. Like you should.
He
you don't
probably
have
just
time
has to
fuck,
do-
dude. You need to be like in meetings.
He probably just has to do that thing that Mormons have to do. Like they just soak. Someone has to jump on the bed. Someone has to jump on the bed for him.
Yes.
There's no way he's moving.
Imagine being halfway through a lovemaking session with your lady and you get the call that like Russia's launching nukes. You're standing there naked like,
Oh fuck! Oh
Oh,
fuck!
that would be uncomfortable.
can you give me 2 minutes?
Yeah.
No, I literally can't.
Oh, so do you think when like if the president's having sex, are there like Secret Service members that have to stand in there and watch to like make sure nothing
For
bad
sure.
is
It's
happening?
Outside the door, man.
Yeah,
legally
it's like a piss
necessary.
test. Like no, we have to see it. We have to make sure.
Yeah.
It's kind of hot. That's how do I get that job?
So every president's a cuck,
Oh,
or every
actually.
Secret Service
yeah,
member
yeah,
Yeah.
all the top
Yeah.
men, all the higher ones
is a
yeah.
voyeur.
Yeah, it's one of the last interview questions. Are you into voyeurism?
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
going to
yeah.
be doing a lot of
You're
it.
gonna be seeing a lot of stuff.
You're going to be seeing a lot of old man balls.
We gotta ask some of those guys about Big Mike, dude. They'll know.
Indeed. Yeah.
They got the answers, dude. They got the
Obama's
answers.
another
we
one
want.
that I could potentially buy is not necessarily gay, but something. Like
That chef
bisexual-
didn't
yeah.
drown in that pool, dude.
That story is crazy.
story's nuts.
That guy was way too young and jacked and healthy to just drown in a pond.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Do you think drowning is like one of the most embarrassing ways to die? Just fucking hold your head above the water. It's
Yeah.
not that hard.
In a
Yeah.
pond.
Oh.
In a pond, yes.
Oh, pond too. Come on.
A pond.
You can get down and like push yourself up off
Yeah.
the bottom at that
Yeah.
point. Like
Yeah. Not even a lake.
I know, not even a cool body of water.
Yeah, not even
Drown in the ocean, dude. That is a good way to go. That's manly.
Because then you get to say I've walked into the ocean, which is
exactly.
Which is a sick way to go.
I fought her and she took me down. Yeah. Couldn't outlast it. No, I'm actually not good at swimming. I've tried to tread water for 20 minutes before and not completed it.
Oh yeah.
Oof, not great. Not a good look.
Yeah. It's a little bit like hanging from a bar in that it's like it's so much more physically demanding than it looks.
Yeah.
That treading water looks like it's nothing. It's something.
Oh, it's certainly something. Especially if you're having
that's what happened to this guy who was trying to tread water for 20 minutes.
Yeah. Well, especially if you're having like a fucking lake day, you know, and then you're out there, you're fucking crushing dogs and burgies all day, and then you're out there fucking.
That's a Kenny Lake day. Yeah.
What the fuck,
dude? How many dogs? How many burgers?
I also crushed dogs.
2-1, dude. The 2-1
classic
split.
You know, you call me crazy.
Two dogs to each burger.
I'll go 2-2 sometimes.
2-2? Yeah, I can fuck with that. Maybe a little bit of a leeway, and then I'll hit one more burg.
It's gonna be in the middle of one of these conversations that couch just gives out.
Nah, dude, we had Cam Morton, me, and Adam Melvin on this thing, dude. We're fine. I mean, Cam McNeil, not Cam Morton.
We balanced out pretty nice. Like I think we're standing at pretty good weight bearing points. We were strategic about it. You know?
Nice. Yeah.
If we sat both closer in the middle, maybe
we're
not
thinking
so good.
it through. No amateur bullshit.
No.
Yeah. What else is up? What else is going on?
Hold on, I had something. Wait. I saw something. Yeah. Fuck, I had it on my mind, and then we started talking something else. You guys go. I'll find this.
See, popular YouTube channel Outdoor Boys. Just hung it up for good, dude. Recently.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just a popular outdoors man, just hunter, fisher. This guy's a legend. Retired because of hateful comments that he was getting, and got too famous for his family to live a normal life. It's sad. That's a good way to go, though.
It's maybe one of the coolest people and things I've ever seen. Just so wholesome. And
exactly.
What he was doing was so interesting, and
it's meant for children to watch, but I'll just watch hours of it. I watched every video.
For sure.
Stuff.
Yeah.
And I saw a tweet the other day. It was just a picture of his wife, and it's oh, look, you're a famous YouTube star, and you're gonna let this ugly bitch make you retire because she's just whining. And it's dude, that's exactly the kind of shit. Why you're retired?
Proving his point. It's also just such a sick move to it's the exact opposite of getting power hungry and drunk on it. And whatnot. It's no, this isn't worth it for me. Yeah.
I hope I have an ugly wife that can force me to give it all up one day. So then that means at least I will have had something worth giving up.
Yeah.
That'd be better than how things are going now. So
the old ball and chain.
That's the goal. Yeah. One day.
Old ball and chain holding me back.
You have a girlfriend, Eddie?
I do not. No.
Nice. Hell yeah.
I wouldn't subject that to anybody right now.
Nice.
Too poor.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's always when you least expect it, Ed. You know.
Yeah.
The poorer you are, the harder you fall.
Yeah, I just need to find a nice bread-winning partner that can just. I have
dude. There's a lot of
my comedy dreams, dude. Yeah,
just laying in wait.
Yeah, I want someone to use me for my body. Which, if you've seen me, obviously I take expert care. I fine-tune this thing like a.
This is what peak male performance looks like. I'm sorry that you're mad at it.
Yeah.
We had to walk up a flight and a half of stairs to get into this room. I was just out of breath up here. I'm fuck, dude. Oh, I'm sweating. I have my coat on. Oh, God, dude. Let's see how this goes. Downstairs is not too bad. Usually I hold my wind on that.
Mm-hmm.
Just,
Yeah, you glide almost down the stairs.
Oh, yeah.
Very great.
That's the fastest I ever had. I'm not really a fast guy anymore, but running downstairs, I feel I'm flying. Especially at the T or something, you just zip.
It's a little almost out of control.
You're running back, dude. Fucking hitting the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're Usain Bolt when you're on stage.
I'm gonna slip one day, dude. I'm gonna get cocky. Miss a step.
That's something I've yet to see is somebody sprint to the stage. I think I've seen Fishman sprint off of it when he's and just out the door and leave.
Oh, that was a great bit.
That was a funny bit.
Yeah, that was fun.
If there was a place where there was a long walkway up the middle, and you could sprint down it.
Yeah.
Like sprinting off from the side of the stage, there's not enough distance to.
I think at Middle
get
East
into
it would be
full
very funny
sprint.
if you did that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
see,
yeah.
because it's enough of a runway.
It's a
that
good runway, yeah.
You can
Just
reach
take it on the
max
table
speed.
and
Just
very-
take, fucking Sadie comes out with a
Oh,
tray
yeah.
of drinks, and you
Yeah.
just fucking body her, dude.
Being at top speed indoors is funny.
Dude,
That is
love,
hilarious.
I'd love to see like a wedding, like a guy just running, sprinting down the aisle.
That's fun.
Just be like, I beat you there.
Oh, that's funny.
Want a race?
Yeah, because they want you, the wedding coordinator, every wedding I've been in, they're like, walk as slow as you possibly can.
Yeah, really milk it. Enjoy the moment.
Dude, it was but I've been like a groom's. Dude, I'm walking in there like fucking. Let's go, dude. I'm not enjoying this moment. I can't walk slowly normally. You know.
Yeah.
I feel like I walk slow, but when I'm told to walk slow, now I'm walking fast.
Yeah, it's like being told to breathe.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that Tim Robinson sketch when he's in the he's in the VR.
I don't know how to move my fucking
I can't move my fucking legs.
Yeah, I think that's like the funniest sketch comedy show to me. I think that has the highest hit rate out of like any of the other ones that I like.
Yeah,
But there's also fewer episodes, so it's easy to say that over like Chappelle or Key and Peele.
that's true.
But,
Yeah,
like, probably like
I think Chappelle
75%
Show's
of
still
those.
still top tier
Yeah,
for
the
me.
peak of that is just some like the funniest shit that's
Yeah.
ever been created.
With the time haters, we came back to call you a cracker. It's one of my favorite sketches, dude.
Do you have a joke? Do you drop cracker? Do you have like a cracker punchline joke?
No, nothing.
I feel
Nothing.
like after that Shane Gillis SNL monologue, everyone's like, dude, he said cracker on SNL, dude. Comedy is back. Let's
Yeah.
fucking go.
He said gay and retarded.
Dude, that's
It
the
is
big
on
three
all.
right there nowadays.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the three rings. It's the three, the soul stones.
What's the one true ring to rule them all, though?
Yeah. I think we know.
Yeah, Chris Rock likes that one.
Yeah. I think it's funny how SNL, it has no signs of slowing down. It's like absolutely, they're getting just as top tier of guests. They have all this cultural capital. And yet I haven't spoken to a person in years who is like, oh yeah, I'm a fan
Yeah,
of
who
SNL.
actively watches it.
Right,
It's
yeah.
so-
Yeah, I
so
only watch it
popular,
when someone
yeah.
I like is on as a guest.
Yeah, me too.
And I don't even watch it. I watch the sketches on YouTube.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I watch them on X. You give them more credit. You go to the YouTube.
I go to the YouTube
That's
channel.
pretty good.
Yeah, get them
That's
streamlined.
dedicated. Yeah.
Dude, the amount of Kanye Heil Hitler like
Remixes?
versions-
Yeah,
remixes
yeah.
that I've seen on X is out of
The
control.
one that I sent you the other day, the
The
classical
classical
one,
one's so funny.
it's so fucking funny.
It's so
dude.
funny.
A music video is like the most evil looking shit, dude.
Yeah, it's
those guys
crazy.
look like stormtroopers.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
Dude,
nuts.
the
the
casting
fuck is
call. The
this?
casting call was the funniest thing in the world. He said, "At least as black as LeBron."
yeah.
Dude, he's doing a bit. He has to be doing a bit,
he
dude.
has to be doing
It has to be a bit.
Yeah.
This can't be real. It's
It might be just.
no. I think he's
I mean, it's just secretly like.
because he does love being in like that spot where he's
Yeah.
like all these people hate me, but they're still gonna listen.
the spotlight
Yeah.
of controversy.
If
Exactly,
it's a sick
yeah.
album, like I'll definitely listen to it.
I mean,
that
Bully-
song is not good, but
Dude,
it's
even
good.
Bully
Dude,
was good.
The song is pretty catchy. That's what's crazy.
If you
about
take
it.
out the chorus, dude, it's a good song.
If you
Yeah.
just took out if you just swapped the words meanings for different meanings,
Yeah.
you'd be like, okay, this is a banger.
Dude, if he went Hail Jesus instead,
Yeah.
back
He
on
did
his
that
back
already,
on
dude.
his stuff,
That's
dude.
old shit.
No, I know.
It is
yeah.
funny, kind of a full circle from Jesus walks to
Yeah.
Heil Hitler.
Yeah.
It's like you're really touching all points of the ethical
Dude,
spectrum.
what if he
here.
changes it to all my Christian,
Yeah.
Oh my guys.
Yeah.
all my guys Christian,
Yeah,
Hail
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Then that's the hit of the summer,
That
dude.
is actually pretty good.
It's such a funny
Kanye,
He
please
could
listen
write
to
us a
this,
song,
dude.
What the
It's
fuck?
such a funny lyrical progression in that song, being like, they took my kids, so I became a Nazi.
yeah.
What?
Even that, dude. They took
What
my
is the-
kids. They took my kids, so I became a Christian again.
Right, yeah.
That
Yeah,
works
exactly.
for white people.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, he really is just...
If you find AA, you
I
find
know
God,
that you
dude.
assaulted our family, like the wife and daughter, but you've accepted God. We'll forgive you.
Yeah.
Like,
Forgive and
the
forget,
fuck,
baby.
dude?
Yeah.
Christian-
I've accepted a new form of God.
A Christian wife's motto is forgive and forget, dude.
Yeah.
Forget and forgive.
God. Yeah. Yeah, we keep telling each other we're not going to talk about Kanye in this episode, but
And we
You
do
say
it
that
every time. Every week, dude. He's got something, dude.
It's
just good.
He tweeted the other day, I'm not a Nazi anymore. Again.
Oh, he changed. Dude, see?
He changed up
I liked
again.
Adam Friedland's response. He was like, "You're welcome," or something like that.
He should interview him on the show. That'd be
He was
fun.
trying to get him on. Yeah.
I wonder if Kanye is just like, so like just to get back at Kim, or she's just like, oh, you're fucking embarrassing us, and he's like, oh yeah, oh, you think I'm embarrassing you? Like, oh, fucking get ready for this.
You
Like,
have
you think
no
that was
idea.
embarrassing? I'm gonna take it another level. Dude, it's probably secretly just in that weird family.
That
dispute
is an
that
amazing
drives him
threat.
for that.
That is an amazing threat. I will drag our family's names through the
Yeah.
mud. I do not give a fuck.
Oh, dude,
Causing
he might be on what I was just saying, dude.
What?
I am done with anti-Semitism. I love all people.
Oh, nice.
God forgive me for the pain I've caused. I forgive those who have caused me pain. Thank you, God. I simply got a FaceTime for my kids, and I want to save the world again. The earth itself is God's kingdom. God calls for peace. Share love.
Peace and love. Those are good things.
It'll last a day at the most, dude.
What's the
He'll
date?
be back.
It's not April Fool's.
That was today. He tweeted that. The first one was 16 hours ago or something. 14 hours
It's not
ago.
April Fool's. Off season.
Oh, he put out a new song. Oh, maybe that's why. That Alive song. Which is actually...
It would be funny if he like talked to his business managers and they were like, okay, this is how much money we've lost by
The
not
song's
doing
fire.
this.
It's
good, yeah.
Damn, dude, he still got it.
Okay.
Who's that guy?
It's
Yeah,
good.
how much Kanye can we play before we get it's flagged?
Probably zero. They don't. Yeah, nobody's going after anybody for this. Nobody cares. It is funny imagining him telling his business partners, asking his business managers, like, okay, how much money did we lose by not being on streaming?
Mm-hmm.
And they give him the number, and he's instantly like, I'm not.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, because collectively, I mean, the HH song must have 1 billion streams.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Because just out of the curiosity, you know what I
Morbid
mean? People would
curiosity.
definitely listen to it just
Absolutely.
I listened to it once.
like... And then you hear it
Yeah.
once, and then you hear it once, and you go, I'm going to have to run
Yeah,
that back.
might have to run that back.
I'm going to have to play that one more
Yeah,
time.
imagine a song called Heil Hitler drops and you're like, you know, I'm going to listen to some Taylor Swift today.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
no, dude.
Yeah, I'm going to check that out. I'm going to check that thing out.
You're going to give it a Google.
Yeah.
They need to like do a collab. That would be full circle.
That
one
would be...
day.
yeah.
One
Yeah.
day.
Kanye goes to Israel, gives a speech. Yeah. Seems like Trump is fully turning on, which is turning on Netanyahu.
Yeah.
Such
Dude, he took
a funny way to...
He took a private jet the other day. Someone gave him a private jet.
Oh, the Qataris have given him a $400 million jet, which he's going to use he
As
wants
Air
to
Force
use
One,
as Air
right?
Force One, and then put in his museum. He wants to use it after the presidency.
Yeah, I mean, I would take that.
I mean, it is a sick looking jet. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like a Ritz Carlton in the sky. But the thing is it's like
I gotta go pee real bad.
Oh, yeah, go
that's
for
all
it.
right.
Sorry.
No problem. Yeah, it's like
That's the problem with the BLs, Chad. You see?
Nah, dude.
it's just it's the idea of them being able to debug this effectively is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like during the Cold War, there was all these great like James Bond-esque stories of little bugs that they would have that are like the size of human hairs. I mean, they're so subtle and
Yeah.
so easy to hide.
Yeah, and that was in the 80s.
And that was in the 80s.
Yeah.
Imagine what it is now. They probably have like a piece of paper that they could use
Yep.
or something like that. And now you're gonna accept it in a whole plane from these people
Yeah.
you have no idea what their motivations are. It's a very funny. It's a very
Well,
funny.
Qatar's an
thing.
ally, right? I think.
Qatar is an ally, but I mean,
Because that's where they, like, if when our troops are going out to Iraq and shit, that's where they land first,
but
I
it's an
believe.
alliance completely built on on money and mutual interest as opposed to any kind of cultural bond. It's not like they like it. They would move on from this relationship at any moment, as would we. The moment it became unprofitable.
Yeah.
So and even then, it's like keep your friends close and your enemies closer type thing. It's like,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's especially funny that he's saying like, oh, we're gonna save so much money because it's such a big, nice gift, and it's like, dude, the amount of money that you're gonna have to spend retrofitting this thing to be Air Force One. I mean, Air Force One is a tank.
Yeah.
I've never seen it in person. You've been
I
up close
never
before?
have either, but just from what I know of like how they built, so it passes the test to be Air Force One. It's like you basically have to hit it with a fucking nuke to take it out of the sky.
Yeah.
Dude, don't fucking tempt some people. Don't put that idea out there. I don't think you're allowed to say that.
That would be a hell of a headline.
Allegedly.
Air Force One nukes.
That would be just a failure on our part if that was somehow able to happen.
Yeah.
That would be embarrassing.
North Korea nukes our president while he's in the air.
Nah, Kim wouldn't do that, dude. Big Kim.
Nah, Dom's his boy, dude.
Yeah,
They go way back.
They're homies.
Yeah.
They've been friends for like 8 years.
Dude, Kim Jong-un gave a speech condemning Israel the other day. The Twitter comments were so funny. It's like, dude, imagine being so fucked up that Kim Jong-un is like, all right, let's pump the brakes.
Yeah, knock it off, guys.
This guy shoots
chill, dude.
literal like anti-air artillery at his uncle. That's how he rolls.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, time to tone it down a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, man. No, that shit's they gotta cut it out, dude.
Yeah.
They gotta knock it off.
Who,
Yeah.
Israel or North Korea?
North Korea's kind of just chilling right now, I think. Right?
I mean, the way he...
I mean, he's nuts, but like he's not
Yeah.
not as nuts as he was.
To be
He doesn't
North
seem
Korean
he doesn't
sucks.
he doesn't seem to be actively like wilding out anymore though. I think he's got
Yeah.
someone gave him a lollipop. He's chilling now.
Well,
you
he
know.
consolidated power. That's what that's always about.
Uh-huh.
When a new guy comes in power, that's what happened when the current leader of Saudi Arabia came in power. Like the first week, there was an epic like tightening of the grip around the government. It's
okay.
Like 50 people got like arrested or killed or like
traitors.
Yeah, and were they traitors? Probably not. He was just like sending a message like, "I'm in charge now."
Well, they were probably just drifting Nissan Altimas in the sand. They weren't doing it.
Suddenly, the military shows up. They're like, "What? Ah!" But yeah, that's what you got to do when you're a new leader. You have to let everybody knows who's boss. Kill your uncle.
Yeah. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
That is a good trope in just like literature and like media. Bad uncle. You gotta kill the uncle. Because he wrongs your father, who was a noble man.
Yeah, he pretty much Game of Thrones that.
I was thinking about it
Scar.
earlier today. How funny it is that it's so ironic that like in the one system where your kids are automatically in charge, you develop it as a tradition to also do the one thing that can lead to fucked up kids, which is incest. You know what I mean? Like, what are the odds that those existed within the same tradition? It's like, I'm going to give power to my kids, and I'm going to have the most fucked up kids possible.
Yeah.
That's just like classic. I'll deal with that later.
For
For you at the time, like fucking your sister
Yeah.
is sick.
When you're
like,
nutting
you
your
don't have to
sister.
deal with that later. Like, you'll be long gone by the time that's even a problem.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's a 9 months from now
That's
problem.
a tomorrow problem. Yeah. That's a you problem.
If I had a sister that looked
That's
like
your-
Cersei Lannister, like
Yeah,
I would
you'd
probably
let
want to
fly.
fuck her too, dude. I
I
would
don't
let
know. I
her.
was never all that attracted to her.
What? Damn.
I mean,
Got to see her tits
What's her
in the
name?
later
Lita
seasons, that was
Heedham or
nice.
something like that?
she was just so mean.
Forget her name.
I was like, I can't imagine trying to sexually please that woman. The prospect of that
Oh,
is,
impossible.
is crazy.
Oh,
You know
definitely.
Jamie fucks, dude. Jamie
Yeah,
obviously
Jamie got
lays
that.
it down,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
He's a swordsman in multiple realms.
Yeah.
He killed a king. Like, he killed a king.
Turned Brienne of Tarth,
Yeah.
who was like the most clearly like butch lesbian woman.
Oh yeah, she was
Straight.
simping, dude.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
He turned
He was
her.
willing to throw it all away.
He turned
for
her into a
him,
lover,
dude.
lover
Yeah.
girl, dude.
Lannisters.
The least likely, yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't need that. And then like Arya getting piped. It's like, dude, I don't want to see that. That's my sweet little girl.
I know. What the hell?
That guy didn't deserve it.
Didn't like
Should
it.
have been me. God damn it.
You know what I never understood? Why people got so mad at Ed Sheeran's cameo.
It's because it's just fan service bullshit. But the
That's
actual
fair.
role
Well, that
itself was fine. It was just it wasn't a big deal.
Well, that was when they were doing all that fan service
Yeah.
shit.
I
The
like
later.
that to like an extent, but like I feel like Marvel got way too much into that with this last like batch of movies where they just do this like it's like, dude, like yeah, it's cool when you're like a fan online and this theory you have like comes true, but it's like that should not be a factor at all in making shit.
Right.
Like we don't know what we're fucking talking about. I'm just some idiot online that's
Yeah,
like, dude, they
exactly.
should put fucking Mr. Fantastic in this movie. And it's
Yeah.
like, oh
You're just,
yeah,
like,
here we
you're
go.
just telegramming your lack of original ideas.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't really have a lot of those. No. Fuck, dude. Maybe comedy wasn't the right fucking pursuit, dude. Oh god.
I think you have good ideas. The Marvel people, though,
Yeah.
I could do Kevin Feige's job.
Yeah, they're just like...
I would try harder than he does, for sure.
I
They're just like,
love
what
really
if-
hard.
What if it's the same guys, but they're in a different universe? How about that?
Whoa.
Fuck, dude. People like Robert Downey Jr. You just gotta smash the Robert Downey Jr. button.
Yeah,
What do we do?
That bothered me.
Bring him and
That's
Chris Evans
weird.
back. Bring him back.
Oh, my only relationship with Marvel at this point is shitting on it, but even though I'm completely disconnected from that world, the decision to bring back Robert Downey Jr. bothered me immensely. I was like, how
It's
how can you
strange,
not
yeah.
find another actor?
I know.
The world is filled with other actors.
But I mean, then again, RDJ does rule.
He does rule, but it's like, man, in the same universe.
But as far for him, it's weird. I think
Dude, I think
he
they
like
probably
had
just-
the nice send off for
Yeah.
Iron Man after all those years.
I think that was
I know, you're
strategic.
right.
He's
I
like-
think that was strategic. I think that was a contract negotiation thing. He was like, I know they don't want me back. I don't particularly want to be back, but if they can make the money crazy enough, they're paying him like $500 million.
Yeah.
They're giving him like a private plane.
and
it's a
also,
crazy
but I
deal.
mean, it's nice that his character was Iron Man and now he's Doctor Doom, who also wears a suit.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Well, Dr. Doom hides his face, right? So that's
believe-
No, he was
a
a full.
right. He hides
got
Yeah,
the
his
full
like,
on
his face
ensemble.
is invisible, right?
Yeah.
That's alright, nice.
Yeah.
So that'll work.
His face is all fucked up. I think is what that is. Yeah.
Hmm.
That's like some comic book shit like that's hilarious. It's like, all right, your last name's Doom.
Yeah.
Like, dude, clearly you're
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
on some evil shit.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way you're just gonna like be an accountant if your last name, if your name is Victor Von Doom.
Yeah.
Like, it is funny getting a script as an actor. My name is Dr. Dipshit. Oh, no. I wonder what this character's going to be about.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
What have I
Right.
signed up for?
Just tell your agent, like, dude, enough.
Yeah.
Enough of these.
Yeah, it's just he just always plays a fucking doofy ass character.
Yeah.
That's good.
I don't want to play Ned Nincompoop. This fucking PBS original.
I could see you as him.
As a Ned Nincompoop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You
Sure,
got the
yeah.
body type for it. Like, they could shave a really goofy haircut on you. And fucking.
Mhm.
Dude, I saw Final Destination, the new one on Friday.
Oh, nice.
That was sick. It was a
Nice.
good time.
I haven't seen any of those.
Nor have I. I've always...
None of them.
Yeah.
I
They're
know
fun,
about
dude.
them.
They're
They scare
they're-
me though.
they're good
I don't
for-
want to watch that.
You don't like scary
I'm a
movies?
delicate boy. I don't want to be
Oh.
scared. I don't know. I don't
Really?
enjoy it. Yeah, I don't really like any horror movies or like
You're
anything
fucking.
scary.
You're Lenny.
Yeah, I don't like
know.
horror. I don't love horror
get it,
movies
man.
either. I like the occasion. Every so often, there's one that's good enough to actually like
Oh, I'm
get
big.
under my skin a little bit.
I
know
love
Kenny-
horror movies,
Kenny
dude.
loves them. Kenny-
Horror movies rule, dude.
Yeah.
There's been some good ones coming out too. It's nice.
Mhm.
Like I saw Sinners, and that was technically classified as horror. But that's not like what I mean when I say
Yeah.
horror. Like Insidious, like shit like that. Like
That was
I will not
horror.
watch
Horror.
That was horror if you're an Irish guy, so I get it. I get what you mean.
Sinners is
They're
like
just
this
picking
whole,
on us,
like,
dude?
Like fucking Jordan Peele, like birthed this genre of just like political horror movies. You know?
Yeah,
Well,
that's
yeah.
true.
Just white
They're all-
bash.
Like,
white bashing horror.
can we hate white guys?
Yeah,
horror?
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, white bashing horror is an established.
Mm-hmm.
He literally started a lane of that.
Yep.
Which, you know,
I'm excited for the next one.
more power to you.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
Him, that football movie.
That
That
does
looks
look good. That
fucking
does look
sick.
good.
Which
Yeah.
football movie is this?
It's
like a
Jordan Peele's new movie.
What's the premise?
It's like a.
Yeah, like a pro athlete, I guess, and
he's-
it's like, what are you willing to give up? So it seems like it's like
he has
Maybe
to.
have
He has to make
success,
some
yeah.
sort of sacrifice
Yeah, like
to
evil,
become
like
better.
demonic
Like
shit,
bang a
kinda.
kid or something.
probably
Like a
worse.
Paterno
dude.
situation.
No, he's. It's a black character, so they won't have him do that.
True.
Yeah.
Black
And the
people
white
aren't
coach
pedophiles.
is going to be a dick to him, and he's
Yes.
going to have to overcome.
Yep.
But they're definitely going to have a racist
They're gonna have a
white coach
Belichick-
in that movie.
A Belichick type coach, probably.
Yeah, that would be funny because you could make the Belichick reference so blatant at this point. But
Yes.
just in the middle of some scene where he's
His girlfriend just comes out.
yeah, his fucking 18-year-old
That's fucking
girlfriend.
crazy.
They're engaged.
I know.
That's crazy,
She's
bro.
like a predator. This is
Yeah, I
fucking
agree.
wild.
I completely agree. I think this is predation.
Bill, if you hear this,
get
Reach
out.
out to me if you need help, dude.
Yeah.
I
It is,
can't help
yeah.
you at all, but that'd be cool to hear from you.
Yeah.
It is funny how those age gap relationships can be predatory in both directions.
Ah, dude, if it's an older man with a younger chick, it's completely fine. Oh, just kidding.
Indeed.
In this case, though, I mean, she's getting more out of it than he is.
That's right. Yeah, I think like when it's like a college professor or something and their student,
Yeah.
that's a
Like
guy.
an hour,
That's a
then.
guy
Yeah, and it's like-
manipulating a girl.
Yeah.
But in this instance, it's a girl manipulating a guy. Clearly.
Yeah.
Her real estate portfolio is
Dude.
up like $8 million. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
I'll fuck a 72-year-old man if I can like get some real estate
For
assets,
8 mil?
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for some
Like-
shitty condos.
I mean, might as well.
Yeah, why
Got
not?
6 condos out of this guy and counting.
Yeah.
Mortgages paid.
That seems like it would be the best job. Just own like a bunch of stuff like that. Then you just live there for free, and your job is to just only just get rent from people. And you just
I mean,
that's
you
how
say
you
that
make
until
money.
You deal with renters,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
you're like,
right.
Yeah.
Oh God, I hate these people.
In theory, that would be a sick job.
Yes.
But also, my liberal biased like Twitter feed just makes me just hate landlords.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking anti-landlord, dude.
Gotta be anti-landlord.
Yeah, it is funny. Like I'm anti-landlord too, even though I've never really had a bad landlord experience on my land. I mean,
Yeah, I
you know,
actually
some
haven't either.
that I don't love. Like my current one is like one of those holding companies,
Yeah.
and
Nice.
so
BlackRock.
yeah. Eventually,
nice.
Blackstone is buying up apartments.
Like the grill company?
Just turning them into grill warehouses.
Yeah. We have a nice Blackstone at my house. It's nice.
Yeah.
Make some burgies and dogs on that
It's like
thing.
the
dude.
worst thing
Nice.
about living in a... Well, no, it's not the worst thing. But right now I'm just fat and I'm high, so it's the worst thing I can think of. Living in a small apartment in East Boston, I can't have like a grill or anything.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to put it. I'm not gonna like grill on the sidewalk and then like store it in the kitchen. Like,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
a crazy
Inside
move.
would be
Oh yeah, going inside would be nuts, dude.
That would be
Inside would
awesome.
so funny.
Yeah. The smoke detectors just immediately go off
How do you
right when
want
you
yours
fucking
done?
Just like, all right, we're done with the podcast. Let's fire up the grill.
fire up the grill.
And he's got a piano over there. Replace that piano
Wasn't that
with a
like-
nice Gladstone, dude.
Wasn't
Oh
that
my
like
God.
the appeal of like the George Foreman grills? Was that
Yeah.
like they were
Indoor
that?
grilling?
It was
Oh
pretty
shit,
much
that's
you could-
true.
Why don't
Yeah.
you got to get your hands on a George
We
Foreman
just
grill,
invented,
dude.
yeah, I know. We just
Yeah.
invented George Foreman grills.
At
We
that
invented
point-
indoor grills.
Yeah.
At that point,
What
you're
the
in more
fuck?
of air fryer territory.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
obviously I got one of those.
Can't air fry a fucking burger and a dog. though,
So goddamn funny that imagine like calling your parents or something, being like, "So we had a fire at my apartment. What happened? Like I tried to
I was
grill
cooking.
inside. I just threw in a
Yeah,
couple
the
dogs,
charcoal,
just the
dude.
boys, and things
I
got a
needed
little out
I
of hand.
needed some grilled steak tips. I
Yeah.
needed them.
Yeah, what am I going to put those in a frying pan? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, what are you nuts?
Yeah, these things are Wagyu.
An air fryer is a lifesaver, though.
Air fryers, unreal.
Air fryers rule.
Dude, how else would I heat up my leftover fast food from the night before for lunch?
For real.
Didn't you need that?
Yeah.
Do you ever do that though? Like, get Taco Bell and it's just like,
Buddy.
dude, I got a couple of
Buddy, come on.
tacos. Like,
Wait,
all right,
what-
all right.
what does this look
I
like
figured
here?
we were in a safe space here.
Yes.
but I
Take a
just
look
wanted
at
to
me,
make
dude.
sure.
Of course I've done this.
Yeah, obviously this is a fat accepting environment. We're
Yeah.
more accepting of the fats than we are of any demographic. people.
Any other
Nice.
demographic.
We
yeah.
hate pretty much everybody but the fats.
Yep.
Remember like the Travis Scott burger when that came out at McDonald's like years ago?
I'm
Was
hit.
it,
Cactus Jack sent me.
he had like a
That was
meal.
the
Was it a
worst.
smash burger? Because
Yeah,
that's kind of his thing.
Nah, it
People
just had
getting
like
smashed.
barbecue sauce on it, and they're like, "You're a genius."
Yeah, it was like basically a rodeo burger, but at McDonald's
Yeah.
is pretty much what it was. But it was like you could go up to the window and say Cactus Jack sent me, and then they would give you the meal.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that. I just
Dude, there was
asked for it.
the trend on dude. There was the trend on TikTok of people doing that, and the McDonald's
it's
workers
lit.
just being like, "Shut the fuck up, dude."
It is funny the amount of like secret menu things that people think are a thing, and just hitting just some.
Well, it's annoying TikTok kids, dude,
Yeah.
that are doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they ruined
It's just-
it for everyone.
Yeah.
they
The
really
grimace
are.
shake thing, they ruined that.
Like obviously, you know, we're all biased because we're older, but like those kids really are terrible people.
Oh yeah,
Oh
dude,
yeah,
they're
I agree.
They're prostituting themselves for attention in a way that, like, I mean, at least this is like a conversation.
Yeah.
They're, I mean, going up to strangers in like Home Depot and like
Oh,
licking the back of their heads.
Yeah,
I mean, it's funny, but it's like such a net negative for society.
Yeah.
pranks when they like fuck with other people. Like I'm not really a fan of it. It's like a harmless like thing. It's like it's funny, but when you're just like there's a line and a lot of people just like cross it way too
that
far.
person.
I like the dude who like hides in like the
funny.
pillow. He hides in the pillow stuff at like TJ Maxx and throws pillows at people and then ducks down. Those ones are fun, dude.
That's innocent
that's
enough
harmless.
where you can laugh
Yeah.
Just imagine you're in Home Depot because you have to rebuild the apartment that your kid just burned down by grilling inside, and you just get licked on the forehead by a stranger, and you're like, God damn it!
What the fuck?
What is this life?
Yeah.
It'd be hard not to break down.
Dude, is there any more news? Is there any more news about that lady that said the N-word to a child at a park? Did you hear about this? Do you remember that?
I heard that. She raised a bunch of money in like a GoFundMe and people
more than
that, dude. I don't like that.
More than Carmelo Anthony's family, which is why people were mad about it.
Well, didn't he kill a guy?
He killed a guy.
Yeah,
he killed a guy.
He killed a guy.
Shane Gillis was talking about this. I'm Team Shane on this. It's like, yeah, she said a bad word. That's bad.
Yeah.
I'm not advocating for that. But the idea that she should get better legal defense than this murderer, it's like, of course, yeah.
But also, they're like taking out the money and like they're flexing it.
Craziest thing in the world. Craziest thing. I don't understand.
I wish I had enough money to flex money like that. That'd be sweet.
I know.
Dude, just have a fucking
you should
stack
kill
of
a guy.
G's up your arm, dude.
But just to be,
you should kill a guy and get your family to start a
gun in my pocket.
Flexing money that effectively isn't yours is just the dumbest thing in the world to me. I mean, like, my favorite is that like Meek Mill and Lil Wayne, those guys got in trouble for taking out like COVID loans and not paying them back. It's like, what do you guys think was going to happen? They were just giving you this money.
Yeah.
Like,
a lot of people got in trouble for that, dude. A lot of people were doing that.
So many people
would
just buy like a Ferrari and be like, look at what the government paid.
Look at this.
Dude, that would be cool.
The stimmies were fire, dude. That was nice. That was a good time.
Great. Yeah,
that was a good time.
Yeah, Trump putting his signature on them was one of the most brilliant marketing moves.
That was awesome.
That was like the only interaction that people have with the government all year. Nobody, most people don't think about it at all, and it just has his name on it. It's damn.
It's like, he gave me this.
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
He brought a lot of good press, dude, with that run.
Yeah.
We got to be out now.
Speaking of which, speaking of murderers, I've been watching Karen Reed.
Oh, nice. What?
I
haven't caught much of the
HBO documentary is really well done.
Yes, I
highly recommend it. It seems clear as day to me that she did it.
No, I'm the opposite. I think it's a fucking bullshit cop cover-up job. Based off my little information I absorbed early on, and I dug my heels in, and I'm not changing.
Dude, how awkward do you think that guy feels? The dude that they keep reading his texts.
That's so funny.
That's got to be the worst case scenario of trying to get pussy, dude.
Oh well, like the worst case of that we're witnessing right now with the Diddy Cassie trial. I mean, the things that are getting read out loud in that courtroom are brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dude that was the lawyer for the guys that worked with Bin Laden quit Diddy's trial because he was like, I can't represent this guy.
Oh really?
Imagine
hilarious.
that. You are professional enough that you are capable of like making an argument for a terrorist.
Yeah.
But not for P. Diddy.
Yeah.
It's like over the line. But yeah, I think she did it, and I think that the reason that those guys look sketchy is because I think they were probably engaged in like a bunch of run-of-the-mill standard corrupt cop stuff, where they're probably skimming off the top or stealing time or covering up each other's like drunk driving accidents or whatever. And so they were throwing their phones out to protect themselves from that stuff, which ends up looking really sketchy. But that explains what they were doing, whereas she has no explanation for this weird shit. Like what did you hit with your car if not him, and how did you know where his body was and all this stuff. It's like
my girl
that's my personal
opinion. My girl works right next to that courthouse. I always see
damn.
Yeah.
Interesting. I think it's interesting the way the documentary has painted this as a like gender war thing is really interesting. Like you were betraying us by not wanting Karen Reed in jail.
I'm not sexist.
Yeah.
See, I don't know enough to
Damn.
make a decision
Not
yet.
enough,
I
guess.
haven't looked it up enough.
It's worth,
I just see
it's
what
worth
people
getting
are
into.
saying about it on the internet, I guess.
It's really well done in the sense
But I mean, she's out
very good
fucking.
thing.
She's out like she's doing like club runs and shit. Like, what is she doing, dude?
That's the other thing that makes me convinced that
She's like on
guilty.
tour right
Yeah.
now. You know what I mean? It's weird.
Well, she has a keen sense for the fact that the more she gets her name out there, the more she'll
Right.
get
The more
on
people
her
will
side.
support her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
yeah.
good
Yeah.
point. That probably is a part of the strategy.
For
It
sure.
has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she was like part of the like the murder doc fucking boat tour or whatever in Boston. Like she was at
Really?
somewhere. Yeah, dude. Like a
Yeah,
couple
I
weeks
saw
ago.
that, so,
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
yeah. That's not the best look.
No, that's not a good
That's
look at
kinda
all,
like-
dude. Hey, you're the one on our side, dude.
Yeah, I know. Fuck. It's my ride or die. I'm too cemented in.
You're in love.
I'm also the
You're in love. That's all
anti-judge
that's
too. I
happening
think
here.
that judge is fucking
She could Gypsy Rose
corrupt.
you, dude.
Like, isn't
Yeah,
there
she
a
could
bunch of weird
gypsy
stuff?
rose you.
You gotta text. You gotta
Yeah.
start messaging her. Send her mail.
You should start killing the other cops. Is what you should do.
Yep.
I need to
Just
get,
say,
I need to get a
"Look,
big dog.
Say,
Like,
baby
bite
girl,
my
Yeah.
baby girl, I got you. Look what I'm
No,
doing
I don't
for
think
you.
she would like me that much, unfortunately.
Why?
I don't know, dude.
I
You
don't know.
look pretty similar to that guy
I
that
was
they've been
gonna
questioning.
say,
Oh, fuck.
dude, Chad Loring, Officer Loring.
You're
You're a young,
dude.
you're a young
Dude.
buck version of that guy, dude.
Yeah, yeah. You just need to
Was it
start.
me?
You just need to start balding.
Yeah,
I know. Hopefully not.
You got too nice of lettuce up there.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Keeping the flow.
Hell yeah, dude.
I just rub my hair. It's not a visual pod, but just for the viewers back home
See,
to
this
imagine.
is why we're going to get individual podcasting, is because the world can't go without the aesthetic, the visual of what you just provided.
Yeah, they can't. You guys are gonna be so thrilled to watch me hit my vape 57 times during the podcast.
Watch me like squeezing my dick because I have to pee so bad. I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck, dude, I can't get
I-
up.
oh,
Like,
shit.
oh. Dude, first pod appearance had to pee like 38 minutes in. Not bad.
In
It's pretty good.
like,
4 beers
galaxy
in. Not
of-
bad.
In the galaxy of podcasting, it's so broad at this point. You know for a fact that somewhere out there is a like pee holding contest pod,
Oh, yeah.
where
I would
for
not be
like
good at that.
9 hours they were just like
Dude, they be doing that on the Protect Our Parks.
kind of
Yeah,
yeah.
It is funny.
It is fun, especially if you consider like it would be so easy to win those beer drinking competitions if you went in the bathroom and like took Adderall or something.
Mm.
So to prevent guys from
something.
doing that
Yeah.
is funny.
Yeah, I listened to the episode you put out last week or this week with Tiny.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And I liked how at the beginning Tiny was just like trying to give you advice on the pod. Just like, oh, you guys aren't doing good. Like, here, let me try to help you out. I like to see you listen to none of his advice at all because you had me on the next week. Dude, fucking big name Chad Loring over here, dude. Making a ripple for you guys.
No, we don't. We could care less, man.
That was one of the things I thought of
We just
earlier
want-
today. I'm like, I gotta get that off somehow.
Yeah, yeah.
Just worked it in right at the end. Like, oh, by the way, remember
Yeah.
this thing we weren't talking about?
But no, we're just
best.
we used to try to like just book people just because like for that reason. But now we're locked in on we just want our homies on the pod and we don't
it's
give a
more
fuck
fun to do
anymore.
it with someone else than just have
Yeah.
another person. Yeah.
Yeah, again, we just model it off of all our favorite podcasts.
Yeah,
which
pretty
have
much.
come up with establishing this like Adam Sandler-esque squad of people
Yep.
around
Yeah.
them
Yep.
that you never hear of at first, and then if they're funny, they're funny.
It only
Yep.
takes one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. We just need one of us in our
Become the
circle
most
to have-
famous comedian
to
in
become
the
the most
world,
famous
dude.
person in
That'd
the
be-
world.
Yep.
That'd be huge
And
for
just
me.
grab onto that rocket.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, Matt in a way has won this whole game
Yeah.
on a level that's kind of incredible because he's making a ton of money just by being attached to Shane.
Yep.
But he doesn't have that kind of fame where he can walk through an airport just fine.
Yeah.
Probably,
You know?
yeah.
Yep.
Whereas Shane is fucked. He's like the most famous comedian. I mean, he must just get crushed going out in public.
Yeah. No, he's right now. He's probably like 2015 Louis, like
For sure.
like level of fame.
Imagine him going to a bar, dude. The nightmare that must be.
Oh, it must
Just
be nuts.
Every frat bro in the country just would be like, "Ugh."
Yeah. Well, he was talking about
I would
it
do that
in the app today. He was like,
Right, yeah.
"Oh, can we make retarded face?"
Retarded faces. Well, dude, I mean, I think he's been famous enough for this to be like a problem for him for a long time. When we
Yeah.
met those two kids outside of the the smoking show the night Lemaire was here.
Oh, when I was with Lemaire? Yeah,
And,
yeah.
like, I remember thinking, these are nice guys. There's nothing wrong with them.
Yeah.
But to have to deal with them constantly
Dude,
would
they
be
all-
a colossal pain in the
Dude,
ass.
we were with them at Lemaire's show when we
Uh-huh.
were me, him, and Goldstein were hanging out.
Yeah.
And we were talking to them outside. Dude, they asked Lemaire probably 7 questions about Shane.
Oh, you can't do that.
Yeah.
That's just, you're just being a dick rat.
Yeah, dude.
You can be a fan, but like that's fucking.
Yeah. I
No,
mean,
it was crazy.
I made a concerted effort not to ask
That's
Lemaire
so crazy.
I
We
made
should
a
just
concerted
know-
effort not to ask Lemaire questions about that because I feel like it would be so fucking annoying.
Exactly, yeah. No, that's just a dickhead thing to do. Like, he's a person himself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Yeah.
where's
you
where's
are- you
where's
are
that
a-
guy that you're friends
yeah.
with?
You are a conduit
Is he
for
cool?
a
Yeah,
whole other
man.
person.
Yeah.
I don't care about your
Yeah.
existence at all,
Yeah.
other than
I'm only here because I
Yes.
like the guy that you're attached to, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird energy.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, anybody.
And just Lemaire just rules. He was just mad cool. He was chill,
Yeah.
chill, bro.
He seems like well built for dealing with that bullshit.
Yeah.
He doesn't
No,
seem
definitely.
stressed out about it. But then
Yeah.
again, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would keep that internal, anyways, even if it was bothering me.
Yeah. That's a tough thing to complain about. Oh, my friend who gives me work and money is too famous.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw him in Boston like a couple years ago, maybe.
Lemaire.
Yeah, he did a show like White Bull Tavern.
Oh, okay.
Right.
For Hideout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Boys.
before I like.
Shout out Chris Post.
That was
and Monica.
before I like started doing stand up. So I just was that guy we're describing. Like, oh, dude, this fucking guy's Shane Gillis' boy. You
They
know,
pull-
watch him do stand up.
Dude, they pull.
It was good though.
They pull good headliners there.
Yeah.
Louis J. Gomez did it a couple months
Oh
ago.
yeah. I was just on
Fucking
that.
Jeffrey Asmus did it a little while ago. They got some good talents coming through there.
Some good boys.
Yeah. What else, guys? What do we got? How long?
We're
we
at
been-
an hour 10.
Hour 10. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we've done it.
We've done it again.
God damn it, we've done it
They've
again.
Done it again.
Hell yeah.
We just keep cooking, dude. All right.
Another banger in the fucking books.
I don't know. Hold
I'm
on.
doing Glove Box a bunch in June, and I'm doing,
Ooh, at the new Glove Box, at the new location.
Indeed.
Come see us.
and I think I'm doing another one of Brendan's shows, Don't Drown, or the other one, Friday Funnies.
Are you doing the Don't Drown this month? Or June?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
doing the June one as well.
I'm also on the June one, so
Yeah.
come to that June 13th at
Hell
Grand
yeah.
10 Distilling. June 5th, I have a show I'm opening for Liam McGurk, the winner of the Boston Comedy Festival,
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
at Hennessy's upstairs,
Liam's
Glove
great.
Box Comedy
Nice.
Club.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, for my boys over there. D-Bar on the 12th. Show in Wakefield on the 8th. Pop Boutique the 21st. Come on through, dude. We're cooking again.
Yeah.
We're back. We're back in business. I'm in love. We're living life. Chad, what you got, dude?
Oh yeah. Not as many, but just starting to get booked on some shows. So June 12th, D-Bar, then June 13th, Don't Drown.
Hell yeah.
If you are listening to this still and you book shows and you like me, hit me up.
Yeah, book the boy
do
Chad,
some
dude. He's
stuff,
very
dude.
funny.
It is funny that
I'm trying
we
to
do this
venture
at
out of the
end
open
every
mic
episode.
into
It's
the
like,
show realm. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Well, performing in front of 100 people at the studio 4 months in is pretty
Yeah.
fucking sick.
Yeah, it's sick,
right,
dude.
yeah,
That's pretty fast,
Appreciative for that. I feel like that's definitely not.
Well, that was
you probably peaked.
Yeah.
You probably plateaued
I know, for
forever.
at least like a
Yeah.
year.
You're going to be chasing that high.
Well, that was like when
20 years ago.
You gotta go
I
back
got
next
100.
year.
Yeah.
that was like when I opened for Lemaire. I was like 6 months in or something like that,
Uh-huh.
and I was at Nick's to like a packed out room,
Damn.
and that was sick.
Yeah.
And I've hardly done anything that comes close to that since, so it's nice.
Oh man, that's not what I wanted to hear.
Oh man, dude, no, it's all right, dude.
Yeah.
You just gotta keep
Yeah,
the.
Yeah,
plateauing,
no, it is what
peaking
it is.
a real thing. It happens. It happens to most people.
Nah, more
Yeah,
shit will come, dude.
Probably peaked.
You'll keep
It's
doing
probably
stuff.
over. But yeah, it is funny that we do these like promotions at the
I
end.
know,
It's
yeah,
like a full fake it till you make it kind of thing. Like nobody's
Just 'cause that's what-
actually
yeah.
No.
buying tickets.
Because the
Yeah.
podcasts that we listen to of comedians that are good do that. So it's
Right,
like, oh,
exactly.
we should do that.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I wonder if that will eventually become like the morning radio of this podcast era, where it's like, dude, why bother?
Yeah.
Like, nobody's actually.
No one
buying
cares.
tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody gives a shit.
All right, then. Don't come to our shows.
Yeah,
We're
don't
all
come to our
gay.
fucking shows.
We're stupid. We stink. This isn't going anywhere. Suck my dick. Goodbye.
This ain't nothing without it. Don't let them get